The Flyers returned to the ice in Voorhees for the first time since getting back to Philadelphia from their Disney on-ice road trip, but they did so today at practice without one of their highest-profile players in Matvei Michkov. Denver Barkey, however, was on the ice as he looks to continue his strong start to his NHL career. I'm Charlie O'Connor with PHLY Flyers, and these are your Flyers post-practice notes. So it was a full practice today for the Flyers on Monday, their first practice since returning from their week-long Christmas road trip, with the exception of one absent player, Matvei Michkov. Now, Michkov rarely, if ever, misses practices, so that already made it a little concerning. And the fact that the Flyers had a full day off on Sunday, usually players don't miss a practice after a day off unless there's something legitimately wrong, added to the level of concern. So, of course, to kick off his post-practice press conference, Rick Tocchet was asked about the status of Michkov with the very first question, and he said, yeah, Michkov's a little banged up. He's dealing with a foot issue that he's getting checked out today.
Just on him, but today I think he has a shot off his foot. We didn't know till today because he complained about it, so he's getting checked out.
So I went back and looked at the tape of Saturday's game against the Edmonton Oilers, went back and looked at Michkov's shifts to try to figure out when it may have happened, and it looks like, no confirmation here, but it looks like it may have happened with about 9 minutes left in the third period on Saturday's game. The Flyers were on the power play, and Trevor Zegras attempted a pass, and that pass appears to have caught Michkov flush on his left foot. Now, the bad news is Michkov did appear to be in legitimate discomfort after taking that pass off the foot. It had some serious zip on it. It looked like he yelped in pain. The good news, though, is that Michkov played the rest of the shift, then got on the ice for 2 more shifts before the end of the game. So hopefully that implies that it wasn't all that serious. That said, it was at least serious enough for Michkov to bring it to the attention of the Flyers training staff today, and it was serious enough in their estimation for them to sit him out of practice and get it checked out. So we shall see if this affects Michkov's status for Tuesday's big game against Gauthier and those Anaheim Ducks. One Flyers youngster, though, who will almost certainly be playing in that matchup against the Ducks, Denver Barkey, who's coming off of his first NHL goal scored against the Oilers on Saturday. Now, Barkey's off to a strong start to his NHL career, has 3 points, 2 assists, and that goal through 7 games thus far. He's been very impressive, though, by the eye test and by the numbers, really, as well, if you take a look at his advanced 5-on-5 metrics. And as Rick Tocchet pointed out today after practice, look, the goal was impressive, to be sure, but don't forget that on that play, Denver Barkey basically sparks the entire play with strong work in the defensive zone as well. Tocchet was very careful to point out.
Yeah, well, if you look at the play it was scored, I mean, obviously the play to him, backdoor scoring, I mean, that's awesome. But I look what happened in our end. I mean, that play dictates the whole thing, right? He's willing to play that 200-foot game to get that, that's really the ultimate, as a coach, you want to see. He's just not playing a half-ice game. He's playing a full game.
And it was a big goal as well. The Flyers were off to a bit of a slow start against the powerhouse Oilers before Barkey's goal turned the tide. Flyers end up getting out to a 3-0 lead after Barkey kicks off the scoring. And then Barkey got his reward in the locker room after the game. He got a bunch of water dumped on him by Nick Deslauriers in the post-game celebration in that room. So I talked to some of the players in the room today after practice about the escapade. Barkey said he absolutely did not see it coming. He laughed about it. He got a real kick out of it. It's a nice memory for him on the day of his first NHL goal. Then I asked Travis Konechny, who seemed to be the most excited in the video that the Flyers posted about the entire prank. He's obviously a well-known prankster, has been so for years, and Konechny didn't take full credit for the idea, but said he certainly was involved with putting it together. In any case, Barkey's off to a very strong start to his NHL career. He's doing quite well on a line with Sean Couturier and Owen Tippett so far. That line was matched up against the Leon Draisaitl line on Saturday and did a great job. And as we're seeing, based on the escapades in the room on Saturday, he's getting a warm welcome from his new NHL teammates, or one could say a cold welcome as well. I'm Charlie O'Connor with PHLY Sports and PHLY Flyers. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.